Hi, this is David Ireland of Magnetic Magazine, and we're down here in Magnetic Studios to do a quick overview of the XDJ-XZ from Pioneer DJ. This is the new flagship of their all-in-one units, and one of the first things that you'll notice is the size. And from the perspective here, if you can see my hands, these platters are full size, and you have the 2 extra channels. So that's kind of really what makes this, along with the link functionality, the kind of the primo in the lineup of the all-in-ones. And one of the things that I really love about this is the ability to bring in other exterior units like a CDJ or a turntable or a DJS-1000. I have one of those over there. So it gives you a lot of different options to build your kit, and it's great for a studio because it's only one outlet, it's only one compact unit. One of the advantages is that it's a lot cheaper. So this resembles a CDJ 2000 Nexus 2 setup with a 900 mixer. It's just all kind of pumped into one. But with the big differences being you have the touch pads here, and you also have the singular screen and not the 2 screens. Not that big a deal. And for the savings that you're getting on the unit, considering it comes in around $2,300, this is an amazing alternative for somebody that can't afford the full Nexus setup or doesn't want to invest that much in a studio setup. And you really can move pretty seamlessly from this unit to a club setup, especially if you have extra CDJs on here. So that's kind of the one thing that I love about it is it's full size, but still has a compact enough footprint to where it fits really nicely in here. And the 4-channel big gripe is that it doesn't run internally on 4 channels. So you have to have something external on that first and 4th channel. You can run all 4 channels if you run it with a computer like Rekordbox or Serato, but this kind of unit for me is always something you would not want to use a computer with. I know some guys are going to disagree with me, but if you're buying an all-in-one that has all this functionality where you can just put your hard drive in, I don't really see why you'd want to use a computer, but you know, that's a personal preference. So let's kind of go over the basics as far as what comes along here. This has got all the sweep filters, all the EQs. Again, one consolidated screen, but that's pretty easy to get used to. It's got all the filters and the functionality of a CDJ. And the one thing that I love about it, 2 mic inputs that allow you to do, singing, or if you're going to do like broadcasting or do interviews. I use it for podcasts. So I have this mic running into it so I can actually do voiceovers. And when I'm talking about the music I'm playing, it also has the feature I was going to talk about is the feedback reducer. So if you're in a loud environment and the speakers are playing and you're talking, it will reduce that feedback that can be really annoying if you're using a microphone. And the other thing that I love about this unit is that it's got a onboard recording feature. So if I hit this when I start my mix or my show or whatever I'm doing, I hit the master record button, and it can also track mark, and it puts a recording of your mix on one of the CDs, on this actually the CD2 slot, I believe. So there's also 2 CD inputs or USB inputs, as you can see here. So all in all, a really amazing unit. I'm really happy I upgraded to it because it just gives me this extra functionality. And if I want to link my DJS-1000, I now have that will sync. So I think it's a big deal if you put another CDJ on here. It allows you to sync the match if you're doing a bunch of tracks at once and you want to have one big long mix and put some samples over it. It gives you all that pro functionality that I think a lot of guys are going to be looking for. So my name is David Ireland again with Magnetic Magazine here at Magnetic Studios, all locked up in quarantine. I hope you're staying safe out there. This is the Pioneer DJ XDJ-XZ. And we'll take a look at the back of the mixer in the next segment of the video. Okay, so this is the back of the setup. You can see the Ethernet links in back for the link for channel 4 and 3 in the extension. You've got the USB in for your computer. The booth has 1/4-inch balance left and right outs. I'm currently using the master outs with XLRs. Another nice thing is that you have RCA outs, and then you have a send, which you can use with like the SP16 or other samplers to attach to this, which is kind of cool. And you can also rig a remix box up to it, which I'm going to do later. And the channel 3 and 4 inputs, you've got a phono, which I'm using right now, as you can see, and a line, which you would use for a CDJ or something like that. And then an auxiliary input, and then 2 balanced mics, which is great for doing interviews or if you have a couple people singing with you, all sorts of use there. And there's a feedback feature, which reduces feedback, which is amazing. And you can do a light and heavy, and it really works when you're in a loud environment, so you don't get that annoying feedback. So that's the back of the mixer.
You're in the mix. You're in the mix with magneticmag.com. Magneticmag.com.